So yeah, somebody has been stealing my videos. Actually, it's a few different somebodies. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm completely flattered that my videos are good enough to steal to begin with. But it takes me a lot of time, a lot of effort, and honestly a lot of money to make these videos. There's at least 3 different accounts on Facebook and 2 or 3 over on TikTok. Now the ones on Facebook, I've managed to block most of the videos that they put up, but some of them still slip through the cracks. And TikTok is kind of just a last cause. I can report it all I like, but nothing happens. Side note, we're well into April right now. I just plowed my driveway yesterday because we had snow. Can the snow just please stop now? So if you see my videos on accounts that are clearly not mine, just please report them. And if you're wondering why I'm using a floor jack to take my plow off, well, that's because some dumbass rammed into the plow, didn't have it lined up with the truck, and completely bent the hell out of the jack. So I need to get a new jack. So welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the vlog. In this video, we're just going to be doing a bunch of general repairs on a bunch of stuff. Well boys, it's now 2 days later. I don't know what happened to the last 2 days, but I've been flat out and it's time to get back at this video, fix up this machine. This is my son's 3rd year now with this one, and this one is going up for sale after this video. He's too big for this now. He needs a bigger sled next year. So let's fix that pull cord and get it up for sale. And if you're wondering why it's 2 days later, it's because the dolly is still hooked up to the truck and we got a little something up there to flip. So if you want to see me picking up that next flip car, check me out on Patreon. I have a Patreon started. That's where I'm going to be posting all the behind the scenes kind of early footage. And I'm also going to be doing some giveaways over there as well. But don't worry, all the YouTube content is going to be carrying on as normal. So if you want to check me out on Patreon, support the channel a little bit more, no obligations. The link is in the description. Now, according to Google, if you want to do this the 100% correct way, you're supposed to unbolt this engine and lift it up so you can get the starting outfit off. Because as you can see, you can't get this up because this is in the way. But there's some forums and some guys are saying that you can just pry on this a little bit and you'll get that out. So you know me, I like walking the fine line between redneck and proper. And I think if I can just kind of pry this out of the way a little bit, just enough for me to get this out, that'd be great. Obviously I don't want to break anything, but I don't mind giving stuff a little pry here and there. Yeah, so the last time he used a screw, the pull cord came out and it didn't retract. I'm hoping I can just haul it the pull cord assembly and fix the spring inside. Well, would you look at that? Oh! I thought she was an Arctic scrap, but she's a Yamaha. I gotta wind this back up. Now I gotta get this back in there. That's gonna be the fun part. You gotta get it down in there. And then what you gotta do is come off the side. So let's get our little tree 10 mils put back in, and this job can be done. I reinstalled it, I pulled it over, and guess what? It didn't retract. All right, newsflash, I've had this apart now about a dozen different times, trying to get it back together. The cord won't retract. I think the spring is frigged up, because the end of it is was broke off, so then I tried to bend it to get it to fit, and I couldn't get it to work. Anyways, I gotta order a freaking starting outfit recoil for this. And then this is going for sale. So next thing, we got a little bit more work to do with this old Giovanni. So this old Giovanni here, our $200 dirt bike. Someone dropped by the other day, gave me a few little parts, and amongst it was a good Kickstarter. So the battery is completely dead, so instead of me constantly boosting this thing, let's try to get this on. The treads are stripped out inside of the Kickstarter, but what I'm doing here is just putting a longer bolt right on through it with a nut on the end. That should be best kind. Turns out that it in fact was not best kind, and the splines on the Kickstarter lever were also stripped out. I just love this for me. So now that I wasted about 2 hours this morning frigging around with stuff, let's move on. This is the push, pull, and drag event. Spring clear out, blow out, everything must go. Except for this, and that, and that, and that down there. but the rest of it is going. And if you're wondering why it's called a push, pull, and drag event, it's because whatever you buy here, got to be pushed, pulled, or dragged out. And we're starting with this one right here, GO250. It runs great when it starts, smokes like a train. I'm into it for 200 bucks, make an offer. The next thing that's going up on the chopping block, probably a lot of you guys are not going to like this, but this Tony Edition 670, she's number 25 of 400. If I don't sell it, I'll probably fix it next year, but she needs a stator. All the bolts are broke off in the engine. I bought the stator, and she needs her fuel system all gone through. She's going to want a DPM module, because I did buy a DPM module for this one, but I'm putting it on the other one I got. Everything is here. It's a good project. I'm just sick of looking at it. I'm into this for like $1,000, so make an offer. So you're looking at #1 top salesman right here at Islandautonl headquarters. This year so far, I sold about -3 vehicles. And if you're wondering how that happens, well, I sold 1, but I bought 4, so that means -3. This one right here, 4-stroke wide track, 1100 Arctic Cat. This is a screw with an Arctic Cat sticker. She don't haul ass, but she can haul a good load of wood. She can be yours for $2 grand. This one here is already spoken for. This one here, the clutch actually broke in this one here. The spring broke in the primary clutch. Anyways, she's already spoken for. No need to talk about it. The $100 Summit, make an offer. And if you're wondering, yes, it's still available, and no, I can't deliver. Now it's mail time. We're going to open up a little bit of mail now from you guys. Well, some of you guys have sent me. We got a nice box here. We got some plates, I do believe, that we're going to hang on the wall. This first package here is from Matt over at Traction. He's sent me a couple of things now. Shout out, Matt. He sent me that stool that I use, actually, that I roll around on all the time. Let's go. We got a nice catalog. Wicked. Law. New grad shirt, baby. We got some spot and stain remover. Oh, baby. You remember in the last video, or maybe a couple videos ago, I was talking about how bad this new brake clean was. Oh my God, look at this, boys. Whoa, a full case, buddy. Whoa, this is supposed to be a good brake clean. Shout out Matt over at Traction, thanks a lot. Next, we got a little package here from Brady Billard. Also, if I say any of your guys' names wrong, I am sorry. I can barely pronounce my own name, alright, so no offense. Oh, let's go. Oh, yes, I remember you now, yeah. We got a nice Alberta plate. Nice letter here. Thanks a lot, Brady, buddy. So, we got a nice Alberta plate. And Brady is a police officer. And he wrote me a little letter here. He says how he's a police officer now and he wanted to be a mechanic at one point in time. Which is kind of ironic because, well, I know it wasn't police, but when I left high school, I actually wanted to be a corrections officer. And I opted to be a mechanic instead. And now here I am, making videos for the internet. Weird turn of events. We got another one here. This one's from a guy up in Dalhousie. There's a plate for the wall off an old Arctic Cat part sled. Let's go! Deadly, buddy. Keep up the good work and great content from Mitch, Dalhousie, New Brunswick. Thanks a lot, buddy. Now we got another one here now. This one's from Brian. He's out in Twillingate. So that's pretty local to me. Twillingate is maybe 2.5 hours away. Not too far at all. Oh, let's go! So the plate we got from Brian, from Northwest Territories. Man, that is a deadly looking plate. It don't look like it was ever used, man. Deadly, thanks, buddy. Should be going on the wall shortly. We got another one here now from Kay Potvin. I remember you from the email you sent me, I do believe. Look at that, buddy. Nice bright Vermont plate. There's actually a guy I look at on YouTube. I believe his name is a rural Vermonter. He's a good guy. He's from Vermont, I guess. Thanks a lot for the plate, buddy. Let's hang him up. Well, boys, the wall is looking pretty good. And I got to say, you guys rock, all my viewers, every single one of you guys. You're all the reason why I'm doing this. And I can never thank you guys enough. If you do want to support me more, check me out on Patreon. Like I said, I will be doing giveaways over there. Behind the scenes, that's where all the earlier clips are going to be, is over on Patreon. Check me out there. My content here on YouTube will be going ahead as normal. Nothing's gonna change here. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. But wait, there's more. I kid you not, Mr. Mailman just sent me a notification, said there was some stuff down to the mail. And I guess he was right. We got a package from Wisconsin, from Jared. Does that say 59? September 59, is that right? Wisconsin, America's Dairyland. Let's go. Get another one here from Wisconsin, BC Oil. Let's go. Got a nice letter written up for me. I'm gonna read that one now shortly. And another one from Wisconsin. Buddy, thanks for these plates, man. Unreal. One from their grandparents' business to add to the wall. Jared and Ash. I'm keeping all these notes too. Now this one right here is from my buddy Josh in the Reeds. And in here is the parts that I need for like 3 different projects. No joke. Oh baby, let's go. We got pistons, U-joints, and a caliper. We got pistons for the 600 HO. We got U-joints for the 1000 Mud Pro. And we got a caliper for the Grizz so we can get some front brakes on her. We can do some sensible burnouts on the Grizzly then. Another package here from Daniel, or OK Fixer. This one's from Oklahoma City. Buddy sent us some snacks. Let's go, we got great snacks, baby. I guess they don't sell these little Dibby products in Canada. Pretty sweet. You're right, buddy. Grad snacks and plates. Let's go. It says this is an old design Indian Archer. Oklahoma. I heard there ain't no love in Oklahoma. I don't own a 53, but you do, he says. Look at the plate from Michigan, from 1953. You got a small one here, maybe for your boy's tricycle, he says. Look at this. But you sent a few plates, buddy. You're the man. Michigan. From when I lived in Michigan 10,000 years ago, he said. A bicontinental plate. Look at this one, 76. Wow, man. That's a great looking plate too. He said this one here is a personalized tag he had for a long time. Mr. OK Fixer. And this is the last one here from Daniel, OK Fixer. He says this is an antique or classic tag. You bought him for 10 years. Cheap. Scissor tail design. Looking good, buddy. Now this big box here, I'm pretty sure this is something that I ordered myself. I'm pretty sure I know what's inside. It's going to be a good laugh, I think. Alright, this is the real ending. I got to hang these on the wall now. I got to edit this video. I got a pile of parts for some projects, which is excellent because I've been looking forward to that. This has kind of been somewhat of a dead week. I've been doing a bunch of stuff in the background, but nothing really on video. And so it's nice to have those parts. It's excellent to get these plates from all you guys, man. Unreal. Thanks a lot. Please like and subscribe. And we're almost at 70K on YouTube. We're going up towards 100K. I'm hoping to hit 100K on YouTube this year. So if you're not already, please subscribe, please like. We got a lot of good videos coming up.